Y'all, let me tell you something. I cannot escape a good adventure. I mean, I haven't even been in Florida for 24 hours. I haven't even been here for 5 hours, and the adventures literally tend to find me. So I am in Florida right now for my residency. So I'll be here for a couple of days. And I just want to make a little bit of a vacation out of it too. Got here, checked in, got situated with my room, sought out the scene. I wanted to see where the fitness room or center is. I wanted to see where the pool is and just all that good stuff, right? So got situated in my room, took a shower. My shower was cold. Why do I have a cold shower? I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. And something I always do when I travel, once I get into the Uber, the Lyft, whatever I'm taking, I automatically go and order my food so it could be delivered to like meet me at the hotel around the time that I'm pulling up. So I order my food. So I'm waiting on that simultaneously. So of course I'm like, all right, let me shower first and then I can eat my food in comfort and peace. Took a shower. Shower was cold. I was like, okay. Went downstairs. The guy, he was so sweet. A little bit of a language barrier, but his name is Emil, and he is just such a sweet little old guy. So told him, I was like, Emil, I was like, I could not have a cold shower for these next amount of days, and I'm about to be here. He's like, oh no, 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 we can't do that, we can't do that. I was like, okay. I said, and I try everything. I don't know what's happening. So he was so kind. He ended up like upgrading my room for me. I was so grateful. He upgraded me to like a suite and gave me a free girl, I got something around here. A free Celsius. My options were limited. They got Pepsi products. I'm not a Pepsi girl. Okay. When I want to be a little toxic, I love a Coke. Give me a Coca-Cola. But anyhow, so I ended up with the Celsius. And he was just so kind. And I was like, oh, thank you. So while I was down there doing that and handling that, I was waiting for my Uber to come. So I'm tracking it, and I was like, okay, she's pulling up now, pulls up, really sweet girl. And she was very pretty too. And I'm a girl where I acknowledge people in the moment. If there's something about you, something that stands out, I love your top, your top, your sweater, whatever, I'm going to say it. And she handed me my food. I was like, you're very beautiful. And she's like, thank you. And I was like, of course. And as soon as I was about to turn around, I looked down at my food. I said, hold on, girl. I said, you got my drink in there? Because I ordered like this basil lemonade something, y'all. It was selling me on the menu. And she was like, oh, there's no drink with that. And I said, well, I definitely ordered one. So they didn't give you my drink. And she was like, no. I said, okay. I said, so what do I do? Because y'all, I'm rusty. I haven't ordered food on Uber Eats in like 100 years. So she was so kind. She just sat there with me and like reached out to the customer service people. And I just thanked her because I wasn't trying to hold her up or keep her from her time, right? Like I understand when you're working jobs like that. And I think it's just like my retail hat. There's certain situations when you're doing customer service, people can be very frustrated with you and be very impatient with you and things like that, right? And yes, I've been traveling all day. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. I've had my commute and all the other things, and y'all know the airport experience and stuff like that. But I'm always still just mindful, like, slow down, Renee, be patient, give people grace and space. And so she was so kind, and she just reached out to them, did whatever she had to do, and I did that on my end too. And then they acknowledged it, took a picture of like what she did drop off to me, and then refunded me pretty much in the moment. And I was like, well, thank you so much. You didn't have to wait. I appreciate it. And I truly didn't want to keep you from doing all your other stuff because I could tell, I think she was getting like other orders coming in at the same time too. So that worked out just fine. I ended up with another free drink, and then I ended up with like an upgraded room. And I was like, you know what? Thank you, Lord. Like I just said, that's all I could say. I was like, Lord, you are so good. Because it could be so easy to be frustrated when things don't go your way, or if you've had like a long day or something going on. And just remembering to slow down and just give truly give grace, and just be kind. Just be kind. So I think that was just a reminder to myself of what being kind can do for you and how it can like turn things around too. Who is on here? Oh, hey, coach. Hello. Hey, Danny. Hey, everybody. Prosperous day, queen. Hello, hello. Well, first off, I'm surprised y'all are even on here at 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. I just felt like talking and I said, I'm just going to go live and just talk. So, had to tell y'all about that moment. But I was so excited to get Hawkers. Do any of y'all have a Hawkers by you? I have not had Hawkers since I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all. That was 2019, 21, 22, 20. It's been some years. It's been some years. So I was so excited to like get this. I got these udon noodles and I forgot what kind of egg roll this is, but it's delicious. So I'm just like, I'm good. God is good. I have no complaints. I came to Florida a day early, anyways, because I just wanted to rest. You know, when you just need time to yourself and time to get away. And honestly, even time on the airplane, I booked a window seat intentionally because I love just staring out to the clouds for just like, you know, as long as I can. And I just needed that time because I got y'all. Where's my journal? I came away with like 2 pages of YouTube videos that I am about to hit y'all with. My gosh. And I can't even lie. I'm also fresh off of Cohort 2. We met yesterday. The girls, shout out to the ladies in Cohort 2. If any of y'all are in here on this live, my God. We met yesterday and the conversation was just, it was so good. But I'm fresh off of what I taught them because tomorrow the girls start their visibility challenge. So let's get it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The visibility challenge, it's something that we have, something I've created for the second week of the 6-week coaching that you do with me. And they have to show up for 15 days straight. So, nonetheless, though, my ideas on the plane came fresh off of having had that call with them, right? Because we talked about, obviously, you'll understand this. Content to me is our conversations. I call them conversations. When you come on here on YouTube and you're creating your videos, these are conversations that you're having because I want you to look at it as if you're sitting at a coffee shop, you're sitting down on the sofa, like you're sitting with a homie, a girlfriend, somebody that's close to you or that you're just comfortable with and you're just talking. So conversations. We talked about how to title your video so they sound like you. We talked about how to create just the most minimal hook. It's usually just your natural first thought. We talked about your natural tone of voice, you know, not like the customer service voice, not the performer voice, not your corporate voice or anything like that. So we talked about those things. And I feel like there was something else we touched on too, but it was just it was beautiful. It was just such a dope session. And it's funny because most of the girls literally just are sitting on gold mines of conversations that they can have here on YouTube. But I understand because fear can come up, fear of being seen, right? Fear of a balance of how do I share without oversharing, fear of the camera. But I've realized the underlying like goal is so interesting because I never realized this in the beginning. The underlying goal is literally giving yourself permission to be yourself again. And that's the beautiful thing about choosing to come on here and start your channel. It's not about perfection. You don't have to perform anymore. We're not using scripts, right? Like we're not doing the things that we usually do at these jobs or the masks that we usually wear. It's like actually breaking down those things to rebuild your identity in the most true form of who you are. And that's why my method or my process is just very like path of least resistance. Like if you get in with Cohort 3 with me, which cat's out the bag, I'm crafting that right now. Things have been refined in a beautiful way, but if you get in with Cohort 3, it's literally the path of least resistance, and you will be amazed at how far you can go by being exactly who you are. I think so many of us have needed that permission. I didn't realize how badly I needed that permission when I started yapping on this thing last November. I've been in this game for 9 months, y'all, which is so so crazy because I remember when I started in 2019, right before the pandemic, and then I just stopped. I stopped because I was like, I can't do this. And then I got into my head. I'm like, I can't keep up. I can't be consistent. What do I even talk about? Do I even have anything to talk about? I don't edit like these people edit. You know, those things that like get in our head when we're trying to start this process. And then we let our mind talk us out of all the good things that we can do and all the good things that can come out of this. But the biggest thing that I promise you will come out of it is you will be a changed person. It is changing your identity. It is breaking off all those chains and those barriers that you've allowed yourself to build up and have for such a long time. And it is creating a different form of freedom. Yes, we're creating options for ourselves, extra money, extra income beyond this one paycheck, beyond that W-2, but we're also doing something deeper than that. You're stepping into a new form of freedom, a new form of permission, a new form of like giving your voice space and a yes. So yeah, I'm excited for the ladies in cohort 1. I'm excited for the ones that are starting the challenge tomorrow. Excuse me, I'm just excited for all of it. So just the freshness off of that session had me in the clouds, y'all. I got 2 journal pages of videos that I'm going to record. And I'm very excited about that. So that was really cool. Is that a hotel? Yes, it is. I am at the hotel. Excuse me. Nope, have no idea what Hawkers is. I've lived in Charlotte too. Oh wow, really? It was in like the Atherton Mill area. If yeah. If you were ever out around that way. Hey Renee. Hey Connie. Period. Can't wait to see them. Yes, yes. Hey Keisha. Florida sounds nice. You know what? I left the sunshine in Michigan for the gloominess and the clouds in Florida. I was like, okay, what is going on here? But y'all, this humidity, I forgot how humid it is out here. It is thick. I started my channel 18 days ago and I'm slowly overcoming nervousness on camera and second guessing literally everything that comes out of my mouth. Yes, Jesse. Like, give yourself permission and freedom, one video at a time. And the thing is, like, it's about micro progressions because this is why I love doing daily. It just builds up a different habit in a different formation in you, you know? So you'll start to see that reduce. I promise you, you'll start to see that reduce as you keep going and like feel the fear, but do it anyways type of thing. So congrats on your channel. Hey girl, hey. Hello everyone in the chat. Hello. Hello, hello. Awesome. Well, how's the day been for y'all? What have y'all been up to? And are y'all in the process of starting channels, like your YouTube channel? I've been consistent since May. Slow progression is happening. Yes, Sierra. Like that's just honestly how it goes. But but keep going. Like keep going. I was telling who did I say this to? Girl, I could have been talking to myself. I don't know. I was saying to somebody, when you first get started, I texted this to a friend yesterday, Monique. I was telling her the beauty about YouTube is when you get started, yes, you are kind of throwing spaghetti against the wall, right? Like we know we're multifaceted women. We have lived some lives. Some of y'all are on your 9th life. If you're like me, we've gone through some things, lived some places, honey, had some experiences, dabbled and came out and everything else in between. So in the beginning, it's almost like you're literally throwing spaghetti against the wall in a variation of all the different things you can talk about. And be aware, pay attention rather to how people start responding to them. Maybe a certain video gets a little more views than the other. Maybe you get some more comments. Maybe you have like a cluster of ladies saying, oh my God, me too, or I feel you, or that resonates, right? And then you double down on that. And then you build out maybe a mini series from that too, that elaborates all your point of view. I told the ladies in the group, and I know y'all have seen this meme before. You know, the meme of the bread in the bread aisle. I told them, I said, my mama sends me to Kroger every other week, and you would think I remember what bread she needs, and I don't. And so that's on me. But when I go to Kroger, or when you go to the grocery store, Publix, whatever, you see that bread aisle. There's so many different variations of bread, but everybody has a different bread that they like and they love, right? So we all have had some form of life. Most of us are either Black women or a woman, right? We have worked in corporate or we have worked in some type of job, but we're all going to talk about it from our own unique angle. So just like I walked through the ladies in the cohort with my process of picking one topic, but breaking it out in 10 different ways, I've showed them how to do that. The same thing just applies to you. So maybe once you see a certain video that gets going and you get momentum on that, don't ignore that, because often we'll see that and like freeze up, which I have had moments of doing that myself, and then we'll pivot real quick. And it's like, no, stay there, pay attention, watch the comments, see how people feel, connect with your people, double down on that, and then expand on it. And you'll just really watch the conversations like take off. Getting ready for this visibility challenge. Yes. Okay, but I don't know who I'm talking to. Freedom After Service. Because it doesn't have your name in there. Oh, hey, Mary. Happy Tuesday. Today is good. I'm a content creator for small business owners. Oh, that's amazing, Sierra. Um, finding your editing style. Oh, when you business owners, so but moving. Yes. What does that entail? Hey, I was terminated today and I can't stop smiling. The stress is lifting and I feel the space opening up in my mind. Wow. Not what I was expecting to hear after the termination, but I want to honor how you feel. And I'm so glad you feel that way. I'm so glad you feel that way. Man, it must feel like a burden was lifted. I'm over it. I post once a week and keep it moving. Yes. One topic, 10 conversations. Yes. Oh, hey, Ann. Oh, Ann, is that your YouTube name? Because we're going to have to talk about it so people actually know you. Ann, oh, God, Ann, you are so funny. I'm so glad you're here. How do you feel about the cohort so far? One topic, 10 conversations is fire. It really is fire. I'm telling you, like that, that has changed so much for me. So much for me, especially on this channel. Hey, I got terminated last week, cheesing from ear to ear. What are these layoffs? What is going on? But the fact that y'all are like, I'm good. Oh, listen. Y'all know I quit my job 2 weeks ago now. I think it was the 24th of July was my last day. I got a random text message about like some service order happening there. I said, oh no. I said, stop. I replied so quickly. I said, stop. No. Okay. I haven't received recording anything. I haven't recorded anything new yet since we last talked. Already feeling the accountability. Yes, Mary. What is the cohort? Cohort. So build your first options cohort. The first one launched in July, beginning of July. The second launched 2 weeks ago. So it's basically allowing women to become visible on YouTube. We like to follow just the path of least resistance, where you are showing up as yourself completely. So it's 6 weeks of coaching in a community setting. We meet live once a week. And by the end of it, these ladies have their framework, which is still not my favorite word, but they have their framework that they can follow. They have their videos laid out for them. They have their active working channel. Most of them are desiring to leave their job, create extra income for themselves, be able to ultimately get to a place where they have freedom on their own terms and be able to get their time back. They want to have communities, they want to sell products, they want to be in some type of form of like service. What does this mean? They want to be in some form of service. So starting their YouTube, and they want to use YouTube to do it. So that is what the cohort is. Yes, that's my channel, Loving the Cohort. This is Lisa from Cohort 2. Definitely need to change my YouTube channel name. Yes, ladies, we're going to get these names tuned up a little bit. I help business owners with their online presence, filming social media content, website use. Okay, that's awesome, Sierra. I've edited for others, still getting my footing in these YouTube streets. I didn't manage social media. I just create the content to go on it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know it seems like with that, it's important to definitely continue to have like some type of edge or unique, point of view with that. Hello there. I'm Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. I finally used my DJI Pocket 3 camera today and I filmed outside, which was a big fear of mine. Cohort 1. Yes, Keisha, congratulations. I'm glad you got to use your camera. What did you think about it? You know that DJI is my little holy grail. I love it. I actually switched mics because I have, of course, like the standard DJI mic 2 that comes with it that you probably have as well. But then I also have the minis, and I'm like, I don't use the minis enough. I got them with the intention of having more interviews on my channel and others on the channel, which I will do. But lately, I've just been using them for myself, and I've been liking it. Hey, Renee, it's Asa from Cohort 2. Hey, Asa. Oh, so good to see y'all. Very interested. Cohort 3. How can I prepare for it? Nothing to prepare. You'll just sign up as soon as I put the link out, which I may do that. I may do that tomorrow. So y'all heard it first. Before the email, before it goes live on any other videos, I may end up putting that out tomorrow. Y'all, I can't believe I said that. Now I feel like I got to do it. I've been sitting on it too. I meet with my coach tomorrow. I'm so excited about that, y'all. I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I'm excited for a few different things tomorrow, but yeah, I'm very excited. I took a big leap this week. I made a big investment in myself, y'all, and I will not hold you. When I was like holding that credit card, paying for it, your girl was kind of like shaking like a stripper. Like I was like, oh no, I ain't been here before. I'm like, all right, Lord. I was like, oh no, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. So after I connect with my coach tomorrow, then I'll probably put that link out. Cohort 1, we had 17 amazing individuals in there. Cohort 2 blew me away. We got 30. I don't know what cohort 3 gonna be like. But I usually like to keep it intimate. So yeah, definitely. And Anita, it'll be amazing to have you. I thought it was very good. Keisha, what are you talking about? I'm a little behind. I get lost in the sauce. I start talking and then I just go over here and then I got to come on back. I'm interested in cohort 3. Okay, Rhonda. I'm going to, if you're on the email list, definitely make your way over there. You can download the free $1,000 map, the roadmap, to get your first 1K, and that gets you on my email list too, so you can get the details. For some reason, my emails go to spam. I don't know how to fix that. I'm gotta figure that out because I'm like, that's not fun. People are missing my conversations, and I don't love that. Hello from Manville, Texas. Okay, Dorothy. Hello. Welcome to the group. I've recommended you to 2 of my clients since I subscribed. I'm new here, by the way. Oh, Sierra, I appreciate that. That means so much. Thank you so much for even thinking of me. Like I appreciate that. I truly do. I'm here to serve. Here to serve. I'm like, I ain't know what it was gonna look like, but Lord, use me how you gotta use me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm very proud of you for stepping out on faith and taking control of your own life. Keep the videos coming. I enjoy, and the work you are doing for the women is applaudable. Keep up the great work, beloved. Well, thank you. I appreciate that sentiment. That y'all are pouring into my joy tank. So thank you very much. In hindsight, you'd be glad you invested in yourself. You'll get a quick return. See, Era, girl, I'm just like at this point, and y'all will hear it in is it today's video I'm posting? You'll hear it. It may be today's, I can't remember, but yeah. So if you've been around for a minute, you've heard me talk about Glow. If you don't know who Glow is, you've got to follow Glow. She's Glow Graphics on YouTube, I believe, but she is coaching me one on one. And we start tomorrow. And the way that it came about and unfolded is literally like a dream off of one of my journal pages. So I absolutely just adore her. And I'm so intentional about elevating myself. You know, when you start to become who you've been wanting to be, becoming the woman that you've been journaling about, or the man that you've been thinking about, that you envision in your head, things start changing in real time in your life. And it can be a little like scary for a moment because it's like, man, it's really happening. Like, you know, when you just get comfortable with the thought of it, but then when the reality of it starts coming to you, it's like, wow, this is like really happening. Like, I'm really becoming her. I'm really seeing it in real time. It's such a different feeling. And I felt like it had been a while since I felt that, but now I'm feeling it and I'm seeing it and I'm seeing the elevation, and just being awarded the opportunity to be in rooms and spaces and places that I have never been in the next couple months because I'm going on this amazing trip. I'm so excited. So yeah, it's like even beyond the return of elevation that she's going to help me with, and like the way that I show up and serve, I also know internally there's going to be a very big return on that too, and mentally. So I'm really looking forward to that. And typically what I learned from my coaches, I also have the ability to turn around and pour it back into the women that I'm coaching. And I'm really working on crafting this really beautiful community beyond the cohort. I have a membership now. Some of y'all may be in the membership. I had closed it. So, you know, it wasn't open to anyone else because I knew that I just needed to refine and change some things. I created it not even a month ago, you know, just in this space of like, oh, I need accountability. I want to kind of do this with some other people, some things that I've been wanting to do and change. Financially, with my, you know, weight, fitness, health, stuff like that. But when I really sat back and I could envision the view that I truly have in regards to community, it's just more and beyond like a quick little 7-day challenge. Not saying that that doesn't matter, but it's just something deeper. So I'm excited to connect with her tomorrow so she can kind of help me unpack like what that is in real time. And it's so helpful to have a coach when you have someone that's like living their life the way that you want to live, when they're already a couple steps ahead of you, you know, and you can really see the fruit of the work that they've been doing, like not just finesse and taking your money, but you actually can tell they are who they say they are, and they do what they say they're going to do, and they have like proven you know, results of that. Yeah, like I glean to those people, and I glean to people that do things unconventionally because I realize that I'm just not a conventional type of woman. A lot of my life doesn't feel conventional, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just excited to have like this coaching opportunity with her, and just like lean in, and just the elevation that's going to come from that and beyond. So all that to say, even the way that I want to build out our membership is going to be very different. It's going to be refined. I would rather have like an intimate community of like 20 than like giving micro bits to like 10,000, if that makes sense, when it comes to like who's in the community. And I see like retreats in the future. I see us getting together in the future. Um, It's just so much more happening. Yes, I love let me tell you this too. I said this to the ladies on the call. I love the fact that like our community, if you've had like a really long day at work, or you just had something happen at work and you just need a moment and you like step into the break room with your close coworker, the one that you usually can vent to, like that's the community that we've created. That's the space that we've created. And I want that to grow beyond that. So yes, we're starting here, but even when the women start monetizing their channels, when they start elaborating on their options, when they start getting extra income coming in, okay, then what's the next step? How are we handling our money? Where is our money going? How are we allowing those options to double and create more options for us? And then who do we need for that? Who do we need to talk to? So it's like that's what I'm seeing and thinking so much more than what it is right now, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just see so much for it, and some things that I want to change in the same token, where it's like I love to just be deep with like, even if there's, I don't know. All I'm saying is like I don't need a group of a membership with like 10,000 people in it. I'm okay if it's a smaller intimate number, because the way that I think we'll be able to show up and serve is just going to be different. So that's where my mind has been. I guess y'all are getting some of the tea. I think that's tea. Um okay, pretty soon you will have to have a waiting list. Yes, yes. I've had waiting lists for both cohorts. I just wanted to refine cohort 3 before I just put it out, y'all. I can't just put stuff out. I'm like, nah, something's off or something needs to tweak. And I like, you know, take the feedback from the ladies in the group too. But I'm very like, okay, this is the flow. So as I've learned from cohort 1, I've been able to tweak it for cohort 2. And learning from cohort 2, it's like small tweaks for the third. So now I feel like, okay, I have a different flow. Now I'm okay with opening the wait list. I don't ever want to just take somebody's money just to take their money. I'm not doing that. I want you to get results. That's the win for me. When I see you getting the results that you've invested in, when I see you showing up, and when I see you trusting the process, I think anybody coaching somebody, it's like, ah, yes, that's what we want. That's what we're here for, right? And many of you don't know this. So I'm at my residency right now. I'm in Florida because I'm in grad school right now for clinical mental health. And it's so funny because when I started this program in 2024, I had moved back to my parents' house a couple months before that, right? Y'all know I went through this breast cancer journey when I was living in Atlanta. And then it's like God was literally sending me back home, and I didn't understand why. I was like, Lord, I don't love the snow. Why are we going back to Michigan? Like, I got community here. I'm involved with my church. I got my homies. My niece is here. I'm watching her grow. Like, so many different things are happening here. What are we doing? And God was like, and go home. And I could feel it, and I could tell it. When you just know, it was one of those things. So move back home, right? And I kid y'all not. I mean, I probably cried every single day for about a month because I just felt so off. I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand what was going on in my life. Like, I just didn't understand why I felt like I was going backwards. I'm 35 and I am going backwards. That's literally how it felt for me. And I just sat with that for a while. I didn't do anything. I pretty much just like breathed and I existed. Um, I didn't have a presence anywhere. I just was, my girlfriends, we voice memoed every single day because I'm like, y'all, I don't know what I'm going through. I don't know if this is the midlife crisis. I don't know what this is, but I feel so off. And I just sat with that for months and just let God kind of like rebuild me and restore me. And I started rediscovering myself. I guess that's really what it is, because I didn't realize how much of myself changed after cancer, but how much of myself I wasn't actually living before the cancer. So I wasn't just breaking down from the cancer journey and how it changed me. I was breaking down because I was living a life that was not true to who I even wanted to be in the first place before the diagnosis. So it just felt like everything was like crumbling down. And after I just went through a bit of that journey and started to get clear on other parts of my life. How do I want to feel? What do I want my career to be? What do I really want? And things like that. That's where I landed with the decision and desire to go back to grad school. And that was the only thing that actually really felt right. So I knew off top what I was going for. It was like a no brainer. Everyone around me was like, duh, Renee. I was like, okay, well, y'all see something. I didn't get it until I got it. So yeah, so that was 2024, the end, and now here we are, 2026, and I'll be done with school next year. But I'm even like changing my pivot with my focus. I was going to kind of do like more like trauma, but I actually want to get into financial therapy. And I'm still exploring that, y'all. So don't hold me to it. But I'm like, that's actually something that's just not really talked about. I don't, and then I Googled financial therapists, and there aren't even any near me. And I'm like, we are really missing the mark here. Like, this is such a huge gap. So not only am I helping women try to build their options for themselves within like this program, but when the time comes, once I'm done and have gone through my practicum, my internship, and pre-licensing, licensure, um, I believe that's going to be the outcome of it. So that's the story you didn't ask for, but this felt like a safe moment to share this. Oh, um, pretty soon you will have. Oh, yeah, I read that already. You asked me how I like the camera. Oh yeah, Keisha, I did ask you that. Sorry. I'm older and very unfamiliar with technology, but willing to learn. Yeah, Rhonda. Well, the thing about the program, you really aren't using much technology at all. We don't do edits. We don't focus on thumbnails. We don't do any of that in the beginning. It's truly you turning that camera on and recording. And there's a little bit of a process that I share that's path of least resistance in the cohort, for you to get started. But I love that you're in a space where you're willing to learn. That says a lot because so much is changing and happening with technology. Even I have to still like learn new things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man, this is, something. But I love your willingness. Hello from Ohio. Your videos have become my morning motivation. Oh, girl, you are truly on to something, girl. Oh, well, Lita, thank you for being here. And hello to you, neighbor. I will be looking forward to cohort 3. Okay, already claiming your spot. I can't wait to have you. Hold on. Did I skip around? Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. Oh, that's legendary. You're going up. I was watching one of Glow's videos and said, I hope Renee works with her one on one at some point. Yes, Mary. Not only am I working one on one with her, I will be at the retreat. She sent me a special email and extended this invitation. I have never invested this much in any of it, but like it was just a no brainer. It was a no brainer. I absolutely adore her, and I just cannot wait for her to like just help me refine and hash all of this out. I just can't wait. I can't wait. It's truly an honor, y'all. I froze. Like I froze. I cried, and then I gathered my tears and it turned the camera on to lead cohort 2. I think it was cohort 1 that day. It all happened like 10 minutes before. I was like, oh my God. Because it's just something about like when God starts opening, when those doors start opening, oh my gosh. It's like, okay, pump the brakes. Now I get why I never desired fame, honey. I never desired to be a nobody's billboard. I'm just like, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna immediately pass out. And somebody gonna have to get a stretcher. There's just certain things you can't handle. And sometimes you just don't know until you know. So those were one of those moments because I was like, this is so surreal. I'm having a similar moment. The return is happening faster than I anticipated. It's divine the way things are unfolding. Yes, divine is such a beautiful word to use. It's just like, oh my gosh, so deep. That's one of my conversations, recognizing that I've always been unconventional, but fighting hard to conform. Ooh, that's a video. That's a video. I think I actually is one that I wrote down. I did. Where's my notebook? Oh, I think it's in my book bag. Yeah, seriously though, because when you just think about and then this is the thing too. Give ourselves permission to not be conventional. Give ourselves permission to not be traditional. When I was on that plane, I was just thinking about so much. And I was like, I guess the difference that I'm feeling now is that I'm actually giving myself that permission. I'm actually like going against what some of the things I've been taught that we've always been told to do, right? Get a good job, retire, stay at that job, make good money, work hard, get the promotion. Oh, they stressing you out? Just push through it. Ignore them, the burnout, and all that other stuff. And it's like we are frying the hell out of our bodies, out of our nervous systems, out of our minds, out of ourselves. We get this one little life, y'all. We get this one life. We don't get a second. There is no do over. Like we get one. I don't want to regret a moment of this. I before the cancer, it already showed me, girl, what were you doing, Renee? You weren't even you. And that woke me up. And I'm telling you, y'all, since then, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm taking crazy leaps that I would have never taken. And then now I'm just like, well, what's the worst that could happen? I fail. And then I pivot, but what's the best that can happen? What I actually want. So now I'm just giving myself permission to explore and want more in a different way. Hello, everyone. Is it Camilla? Hello. That's what I aspire for, Sierra Side. Oh, I love that. Love that name. Yes, I love that. Hey, Renee girl. Hello. It is happening for you right now, Renee. Such a blessing to watch. Oh, thank y'all for being here. Like truly. I can't wait to, we're just in a room together. I can't wait. And I just see us going off to a beautiful retreat because it's like the realities that I'm getting, y'all need them too. I need my community to have them too. And even when Glow messaged me or emailed me, let me tell you what she said. I'm going to tell you this because this was like, wow. Excuse me. The way she put this, I'm going to tell her I'm recording this video too. She was like, where is it? Okay. She, of course, talked to me about the retreat and our monthly one-on-one coaching strategy sessions. And she said, my hope is that by the time you step onto the island, we're no longer talking about what you're capable of. We're just refining what's already working. She said something else too. I was like, man, that's so beautiful. I'm trying to find this sentence that like really stood out to me. Y'all, I can't find it. I don't want to hold you up, but it was just so good. Like when she just said that, it just like it painted a picture for me of just like seeing that moment and having that experience. And I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to have like something like that with my community too, where we're actually the exposure of their desire is present because she's exposing me in a beautiful way to something that I have never been exposed to in this way, right? A new room. And like I said, y'all, my goals, they're not, Lord, if Lord wants to make me a millionaire, I'll take it, right? But I don't have like a Lamborghini on the vision board. I don't have like a 20-bedroom house on the vision board. Those big things like that aren't for me. And if they're for you, I think that's the most beautiful thing because and I respect somebody that knows what they want. And that's awesome. But when I see like the exposure like that, I'm just like, man, that's a mind changer. That's a mind shift. Like that's what we're working towards. We're shifting our minds and we're elevating our reality. And that's the same thing that I would want to expose those ladies to as well, because now I can say, oh, I've done this, I've had this experience. And then I want to bring them into that reality too. So even the intentionality of like where the retreat is held and what the space looks like and what's being booked and what events are a part of that and stuff. There's so much intentionality because it's just micro moments of everything that you deserve. That's really what it's about. It's moments of showing you what you deserve. And you can have it, you can get it, you can go after it in like your own way. I launched my very first digital product today. Congratulations. Let's go. Oh, that's such a good feeling. Yes, I'm a life coach. Okay. I was looking at Glow's programs and saw your testimonials at her site. What a blessing. Oh, yes. God will take us back sometimes to move us forward. He sure will. God is good, girl, all the time and all the time. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, guys. So good that there's financial social workers. I'm a certified financial coach. Oh, that's awesome to know. And we'll have to chit chat a little bit more. Our communities lack financial literacy, unfortunately, from generations before us and suppression of it. You would be needed as a financial therapist. Thank you, Sierra. Our communities really do. And I respect those that have been like having the conversations already. I have, my financial coach, I've learned so much from. My financial advisor, I want to bring him on here. He used to manage hedge funds and he's just like so fire with so many things. So we've been playing phone tag, but I told him I need you on the channel. Or maybe it's going to be in the membership. I don't know. You gotta be somewhere because there's so much to add. And that's another thing too. My girlfriend and I were talking about like when we learn something, we've been sharing what we learn and know in our group chat. Um, and I want my community to be the same way. Like there's nothing that's held back. It takes nothing away from you to share something that you learn and that you know for somebody else's growth and benefit because somebody shared it with you or you figured it out right. So I think it's like pay it forward in that way. Love it. I'm considering a starter sprint, but wondering if I should wait for cohort 3. Ooh, you're gonna have to fill it out and see what feels best. I mean, it takes also nothing to takes away nothing to start. So just start. It'll only continue to get better. Hi, this is Tara from cohort 1. Oh, hi, Tara. Yay, I finally caught you live. I'm excited to hear about cohort 3. I'm glad you could catch me live. I'm like gone with the wind out here. Yes, hey, that's so good. Another financial SW here. I have yet to figure out how to monetize, but I'm working on it. Oh, Tara, okay. I'm like, did I realize that? I knew you talked about it a little bit in the cohort the other day. I think. Mm-mm-mm. It really feels surreal. Like when I press publish, I realize that faith is not the first step. The first step is stepping over doubt and over those limiting beliefs. Yes, yes, yes. And you have to learn how to let that carry you because you will have moments where that tries to creep in. Nothing, oh, child. Sometimes ourselves, sometimes the enemy. You got to really learn how to let that carry you. Like truly, I heard such a good podcast. Y'all know Rick Warren. That's my guy. That's my guy. Um, Purpose, no, Daily Hope. He wrote the book Purpose Driven Life, but his podcast is Daily Hope. And I'm telling you, they're just so good. But the one I listened to today, um, like literally speaks about that. Where is it? I don't want to start playing it on y'all. Hold on. Oh man, it auto went to the next one. If I can find it, I'll share it. Oh, here it is. Letting, no, that's not right. It is, oh, change your life by changing your mind. It's a series. He has 3 parts of it, and it is so good. Change your life by changing your mind. I listened to part 2 today. It was so good. That's Pastor Rick's Daily Hope. If you ever just need a little 20 minutes of something, oh man, I'm telling you that will bless you. It will bless you. That is so good. Okay. The purpose driven life of Erica. Yes, so good. True, stepping over that doubt. See, my problem is I don't want to record if my hair and lashes are done. But see, we gotta let that go. You better throw that mascara in the hat and get on this camera. You gotta let it go, sis. You gotta let it go. Girl, slick that thing back. I got a video from a couple weeks ago, a walk and talk. Ooh, your girl was wild. I was looking wild. I looked back at it. I was like, maybe I was a little too comfortable because I think I had just took my hair down and I don't know what I did, and I didn't have a hat present. But I was like, I had something on my mind, so I'm just gonna share it. I'm just gonna share it. I'm working on it, y'all. Sometimes I get too. Sometimes I ain't gonna hold you. I want to come on here with a bonnet because I wake up and I have a thought, and I was like, I'm actually this close from just recording. Oh gosh. I'm very proud and inspired by you. I launched a YouTube channel and developed a virtual community platform for us by us. Thanks for showing up. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for being inspired. Congrats on your community. When my pastor said that, my mind was blown. Mm. I recommend Cohort 3 to my mom. Oh, I'm so excited. She just, oh, Connie, that's amazing. So, Miss Rhonda in the chat, that's your mom? I know I saw Rhonda earlier. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Y'all, I'm excited. Excited for y'all and then just this journey and seeing how things unfold for you and unfold for the ladies in the chat as well. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. My mom said that to me too this morning. She was like, okay, I think I'm finally ready for YouTube. I was like, girl, I've been trying to get you on camera for 10 years with these pies. My mom, she bakes at the farmer's market. She's been doing it for like over 11 years. And I've been trying to just get her on there a little bit more because she just has so much to share. Like she's literally like that mom, like your mom's mom, when you got that friend that's like everybody's mom. That's always been my mom for me and my brother. And I was just trying to get her on there for a while. So we'll see. If you see Angel got a channel, just go support her. Okay. But seriously, I want to learn how to make sourdough bread and all that other stuff. And she does. She makes it all from scratch. Like think of like that true Southern mom. My mom's from Knoxville, Tennessee. Like that true Southern mom. Like my aunties used to go in the back and wrangle the chicken and then bring it in the house and cook it for dinner. It's like that's deep. That's deep. But yeah, her baking is fire. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, get mama. Yes, Tiff. I gotta get her on here. Thank you. I built it, and when you were looking for a new space to host your cohort, that spoke to me, which is why I had to build my own. Oh, good for you. That's awesome. I landed on Circle. And I like it. I like Circle a lot. And the ladies said they like it too. So I'm like, all right. Had to get off Stan. That Stan Store community. Y'all, now Stan Store, top tier for getting started and selling your products. Everything. One place. Easy, simple. The back end, easy. Easy, easy, easy. The emails, easy. I have grown an email list of almost 1,000 lovely humans in well, I don't know. When did I start that email list? Maybe a couple months ago for sure. Easy, easy, easy. Hosting a community. I don't know who the creator is, but I got to give him some feedback. I'm a girl. I'm gonna give a little feedback. Um. Okay. Yes, that's my mom. Oh, that's my mom. She was born in 1928. What? Oh my gosh. Heartbeat is good too. What's Heartbeat? So happy I started with Standstill. Yes, it's my favorite, my absolute favorite. I think I finally even got an affiliate link, y'all. That's how you know, because I don't have many, but that is one of them. Um. Okay, ladies. Well, yeah, a lot of people are using school for their communities. Yeah, I have one lingering on school that I'll be transitioning off of that. I just like Circle. I've been in Discord too. It's just too Nah, for me, just Discord was just like it's so easy for the conversations to just get lost. It just felt like one big long group text message. I don't know, y'all. There's it's like the personability, the flow, just a space that still feels like home is important to me. And I like Circle for that. And I'll work on like building it out a little bit more. But for right now, it just seems to be so simple. It's so easy. Okay. What is the? I'm going to check out Circle. Okay, cool. Yes, check it out. I think I got a link for that now too. Let me know. I can send you a link. Y'all, I'm still learning this. Thanks for hanging with me this evening. I am about to just relax. I appreciate y'all popping on for the conversation and just like holding this space. I love these little random lives. All right, y'all. Well, until the next one, Heartbeat and Circle are both good group apps. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Heartbeat. Well, all right, y'all. Until the next live, I hope you have a beautiful evening. I'll talk to you later. Cohort 1 and 2 ladies. See you in the group, in the membership. For anyone possibly joining Cohort 3, be on. We'll see. But all right, y'all. Have a good one. Talk to you later.